What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Promotion Wars. This is episode number 25. We did it! And it just happens to coincide with our Walk the Plank show, the big show that's up that we do every month. Going to be very interesting. Somebody is going to be thrown off a scaffold into the water. They're going to walk the plank. And we've got two shows today. This is going to be similar to the last one, where we're going to do the house show and then the big show. And then next week, we'll go into our newer schedule where we'll have the house shows will be fast forward, straight to results, and the shows will be red. But we're going to get into the action. So basically, after the last episode, we found out that it wasn't Andrew Everett, that the Adam Williams, Tony Callahan love feud, the triangle. There's now more shapes than that. It wasn't Andrew Everett, so that's not good. But Everett's on the shelf because of Adam Williams, and then we lost L.A. Park. We had to make a decision. RPWF lowballed us with all four members of the Misunderstood, Mad Braddock's, Disco, Danhausen, and L.A. Park, but we knew we needed Discohausen, both that Disco guy and Danhausen, and we needed... and Mad Braddock's was still cheap enough that, we wanted to keep him. The problem with L.A. Park is he demanded a high salary. He was often... he was hurt once. He was also, often gets tired. He's not happy, so it just made more sense to send him to RPWF. We wish him the best. Hopefully he comes there and becomes the champ. On that note, we're going to get into the action here. And we are at Saturday, November 20th, with the big show coming tomorrow. So we're going to do our house show, and we're going to then do the big show. So we're not going to have anything that's really part of our our storylines or anything like that. Nothing's going to be on the house show. It's just going to be people who aren't generally in storylines. So let's go into this show. We're scraping around 500, so we'll go to the big country hall, and we'll do 6 matches. Our main event is going to be Leo Rush and Mike Bennett. We'll put a tag team. Oh, no, not a championship match. Well, we should have to force Redbeard and Aries to defend it right here, right now. No. It's going to be a tag team match. And even though they are feuding, it's not a minimum or a maximum feud or anything like that. So we're going to put Disco Guy and Danhausen against that new team of law enforcement, Huffman and Cash. Now we're going to put some of these other guys who are just kind of newer to our roster too. Brett Lane would have been in here, but he's already won himself a shot for the television title, so we're going to put him on the big show. But we have this Corey Hollis. We're going to put him up. We'll put him up against Eric Cannon. let's put our women's match that's not the top feud, which is we'll put Nova and Sherrington on this show. That will probably actually be a huge match. And let's put Anthony Bennett from the Cruiserweight Classic. And let's put him with Mad Braddock's. And then let's put a hardcore match as our opener, as we always do. But not the two that are going to be in the Walk the Plank match. So, singles, known, hardcore, as Bostonians would say it. Oh, I should have put Bruiser Bruno in something. That's okay. We'll see. Zach Godwin taking on Todd Gibbs. So we'll see if that works. And then we'll get into our big show. Now, a big show is going to have 10 matches, and we're going to put everybody we can into it. But we're going to see our big show is going to end probably a bunch of feuds. And when we do that, we're going to start to rebuild. I have some ideas. The biggest concept that I have is we're going to have to figure out a way to either Redbeard needs to either lose the title or the tag team champions need to lose, which is at Redbeard and Aries. Because when I planned for Aries and Redbeard to have the title, I didn't expect Redbeard to win the world championship, and that's kind of defeating my plan that I originally had. So, but we'll see. Maybe we don't know what's going to happen at this big show. So we gotta. Oh. They continue to fight. Zach Godwin goes to throw Todd Gibbs, but it gets reversed. Godwin thuds into the wall. Gibbs makes the cover. 1-2 kick out. Gibbs spots a trash can. He turns to pick it up. Turns back to Godwin. He's got a mop in his hand. Snap! He cracks the mop over the head of Todd Gibbs. Leg drop onto the concrete floor. Zach Godwin makes the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looked like Todd Gibbs was going to pull out a win there, but no. The more veteran Zach Godwin gets the win. Mad Braddock's hitting the deal breaker on Anthony Bennett. Braddock's makes the cover. 1, 2, 3. Mad Braddock's getting a win. Maybe a house show, but it's still... Oh, Anthony Bennett put his foot on the bottom rope, but once again our HVW refs do not see it. And Bennett gets the win. Oh no, I'm sorry. Mad Braddock's gets the win. Mad Braddock's getting a win. It might be a house show win, but it's still a win. Amber Nova connects with the Nova driver. She makes the cover. And the ref counts to 3. Amber Nova picking up that win. Corey Hollis, then one of the new signees, taking on Eric Cannon. Eric Cannon hits the Anarchist Hammer on Hollis. Eric Cannon makes the cover and gets the win. See, this could turn out to be a feud. I mean, again, we said Eric Cannon's the guy who makes people. You know, maybe he takes Hollis there. Sean Cash is down on the mat. Danhausen makes the cover. Danhausen has his feet on the ropes, that cheater. And the ref doesn't see it. And they count to 3. Danhausen stole a victory. And our main event for our house show, Leo Rush taking on Mike Bennett. With Mike Bennett down on the mat, Leo Rush goes to the top rope. He comes up for Dragon's Call. It connects. The ref makes the 3 count. And this one is over. Alright, so 76 on the hardcore, 72 on the Mad Braddocks, 83 on the Amber Nova Alicia Sherrington, Eric Hennon, Coriella 72, Disco Hausen and Maven Huffman 78, and Leo Rush Mike Bennett 82. 81.73 for the show rating. Alright, we'll take that. Financials 5,348 profit. And fans thought it was a great show. And the match of the night was Amber Nova and Alicia Sherrington. Good stuff. Alright, we're going into Walk the Plank. You're offered a Johnny Volume. Johnny Volume has signed a contract. It is now part of High Volume Wrestling. Oh boy. And he showed up right for Walk the Plank. How about that? Problem is, isn't he like a mid-carder? That darn mid-carder. Let's go to the Entertainment Pavilion. Sounds fun. So yeah, let's look at him. That guy. Johnny Volume, he's a 52 with a 74 ability. He can throw down on hardcore 72. He's got mic skills. He's a high flyer. He is a mid-carder, so we'd have to put him somewhere in there. Alright. So, match 10. Oh, wait, no. Match 10. For the World Heavyweight title. In a lion's den. No, just kidding. Is Eric Redbeard and Paul London. Match number 9. Oh, no. Well, yeah, we'll just do a regular match here. And we'll make it Austin Aries versus Chris Hero. I won't lie, I was just looking for Cassius Ohno. Match 8 for the Interstate Championship ladder match between Air Paris and Lance Anoa'i. The last chance for Lance. The women's championship match is on the line as Ruby Soho takes on Ariane Andrew. The television title is on the line as Daniel McAfee takes on this newcomer, Brett Lane, who nobody has heard of. He just showed up and he just won on his first night. We'll see what he can do. And our special featured match in the middle of the card. It is the parking lot championship match. It's a scaffold match. Essentially, someone's going to get thrown off it into the big pool of water below. So when we get to the results, we'll add the to the water below. It's Viking and Scotty Valentine, the two most prolific hardcore wrestlers in our Fed. Okay, the women's match that may steal the show. We've got Nicole Matthews and Tawny Callahan. We're going to have a singles match between Tommy O'Neill and Mike Bennett. No, not Mike Bennett. Sorry. Right next to him, though. Ryan Nemeth. just because I wasn't going to do it, but something just made me smile. And in a cage match, we're going to have the last match in this feud between Davey Boy Smith Jr., the cage man of HVW, and Chris Harris's former tag team champion partner. Do we have any more? Did we not finish a feud? That one was done unless Joe. All the feuds were done. So let's do it. He might not like being on the opening match, but you know what? Johnny Volume will take on Bruiser Bruno. I could have put Kaz, but yeah, Kaz would have never appreciated being first anyway. So there we go. Johnny Volume versus Bruiser Bruno to open up Walk the Plank, where someone is getting thrown off the deck. I'm telling you, we're gonna have. We'll need to do this. Update it for next season, for next year. You know, we'll make a whole storyline based off of Walk the Plank. You know, if Ready to Rumble can make Triple Cage into something, we can make Walk the Plank. Alright, so what's it going to be? What is our numbers going to be? Do we get the 1,000? We should get the 1,000. Actually, I should have went higher, but I don't know. Pay-per-views, maybe not. It's doing a lot of computing because we put a lot into this one. This is a huge show. But 971, nice. Yeah, because actually we were getting less on the big shows than we were on the TV, so 971's not bad either. Alright, straight to result. I mean, not straight to result. See highlights. Alright, Johnny Volume versus Bruiser Bruno. I'm still high on Bruno. He hasn't really done much, but what are you going? Johnny Volume hits the amplifier on Bruno. He makes the cover. And counts to 3. Johnny Volume wins his debut match. Actually, yeah, I thought about it. If Bruiser Bruno beat Johnny Volume probably walk out because I think their numbers are so different. But Johnny Volume wins his first match on HVW. Harris goes to escape, and Davey Boy stops him, pulls him hard to the canvas. He singles the crowd. He hits the running power slam. Harris is down. Davey Boy takes the opportunity to scale the side. He's at the top. And the master of the cage match has just won again. Alright, Tommy O'Neill versus Ryan Nemeth. Nemeth hits the zigzag. He makes the cover. Oh, shoot. This might actually turn into Tommy O'Neill getting really ticked off at us. Nemeth picking up the win. Good for him. You felt bad for Nemeth after his early injury. Matthews connects with the Vancouver maneuver and gets the win. I bet that's going to be a very high match. Viking versus Scotty Valentine. You know what? We're actually going to do the Wednesday show as well. We're sitting at 19 minutes. We're already halfway through. The brawl's on the top of the 20-foot scaffold, high above the ring. Viking headbutts Scotty. He staggers to the edge. Viking goes for another big punch, but gets caught. Scotty with a headbutt of his own. It staggers him. He wobbles towards the edge. Scotty sees his chance. He pushes Viking. And he goes down into the pool of water. See, I changed it. Scotty Valentine regains the parking lot championship. Brett Lane connects with the DDT on Maccabee. He makes the cover. Brett Lane wins the TV champion. This guy out of nowhere, even Team PW doesn't know him, just comes out of nowhere and takes the TV title. Ruby Soho connects with a riot kick. Ariane is down. Ruby makes the cover. Then gets the 3. Ruby Soho wins the women's championship, or retains the women's championship. That was the first title that's been retained. Both competitors have set up ladders. Excuse me. It's a race to the top. And both competitors exchange blows at the top of their respective ladders. Lance pushes Air Paris' ladder over. But as they fall over, they put their foot on the top rope and push themselves back towards Lance. Lance's ladder goes over. Lance is fallen. Air Paris retains the title. He's the interstate champion. Aries Loxing last chancery. Hero's got nowhere to go. He taps out. Austin Aries is the winner. Eric Redbeard and Paul London. London is on the top rope. London goes for the 450 splash. He misses. Redbeard hits the Iron Claw Slam and retains the title. Dun dun dun. Johnny Volley and Bruiser Bruno at 80. What a debut match. Of course, you put him against somebody like Bruiser Bruno, who's got a really high rating. That's going to help. Davey Boy Jr. and Chris Harris, 78. Ryan Nemeth and Tommy O'Neill, 78. Nicole Matthews and Tony Callahan, 89. The walk the plank match did a 62. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but, you know. Brett Lane and Daniel McAfee went 77 with a new champion. Ruby Soho and Arian Andrews, 69. Air Paris defeats Lance NOI with a 78. Austin Aries defeats Chris Hero with an 86. And Redbeard in London, 85. Good stuff. An overall show rating. We got to boost our performance in that. I think that's part of the reason is I don't think I'm level 2 on that, but it's expensive to do level 2 on big shows. But 74.56, which is right about, if not higher, than what we normally do on a big show. We have 4 emails. I can bet you a lot of money. One of them is Tommy O'Neill's ticked. Oh, Chris Harris is injured. He'll be out of action for 3 weeks. That's okay, because I want to transition Davey Boy Jr. to a new feud that I have in mind. So we're going to put him in that, and Chris Harris can take those 3 weeks and go into a new story with somebody, or go into the house show circuit. $5,000 profit, which is good, because remember, big shows cost $20,000. So $5,000 profit is good. Tommy O'Neill is unhappy about losing to Ryan Nemeth. Yeah, we figured that. And the match of the night was Nicole Matthews and Tony Callahan. I said it. All right, so yeah, we'll do another show because we're sitting at 24 minutes right now. We can do one more. So we got an email. Internal fraud. It has come to our attention that our accountant has been secretly working for Vincent E. Bistroni, that RPWF guy. The accountant has been stealing money from us to fund RPWF. So they gave us, oh God, they gave us our own money for LA Park. We have fired them immediately. We have fired them with immediate effect and will be pursuing legal action. You can't trust anyone in this place. But now it makes perfect sense why my money has been disappearing. We lost a lot of money in the last few days. That Vincent, he's going to hear from me. All right, Wednesday Night Warriors. Here we go. Before we do that, let's look at feuds. Okay, even though this feud is white hot, we know that it's not going to move for the next 3 weeks, so we're going to get Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Chris Harris out. These ones can keep going. Tony Callahan and Nicole Matthews is finishing up, but still could probably get another decent match out of it. Lance and Air Paris is good. I don't know if Air Paris can do another match, though. I mean, he might need a day off. Let's see. Roster. Condition. Yeah, Air Paris, Viking, Disco, and even Davey Boy could take a day off. So we'll kill that feud too, even though it's white hot. It's probably going to be a while before Air Paris really gets to full strength again. And I kind of have an idea of what I want for. Again, I just have to. I know who I want to be the first ones to go up against Aries and Redbeard for the tag. It's just, I need to that title off of Redbeard if he's gonna. But okay, we could always put like a 4-way tag and just pray. 4-way tag title. And let's see. That's what we'll do. We're going to go 1100. Oh, I should put so even though I'm probably not going to put him in a match, I want us to start. Actually, I'll hold off on that. Put Bruiser and Gianni, even though they'll be more in the. I'm going to put them in the. I'm going to have them fight on the house show circuit. But no, I want to do Kaz and Bulldog, but or Kaz and Davey Boy Jr. Okay, so match 8 is going to be a 4-way tag team title for the tag team championship. We are going to see Austin Aries and Eric Redbeard going up against Paul London and Chris Hero and Adam Williams and Tommy O'Neill and Ryan Nemeth, and for his partner, one time only, the Miracle, Mike Bennett. What a loaded match that is. A women's match that deserves the second match on the card. Tawny Callahan and Nicole Matthews getting one final shot at each other. Maybe I should have put less matches than this one. Leo Rush is going to come out of the house show circuit for a minute. He's not fighting Mike Bennett right now. So he'll take on Kaz XL. We're going to give Davey Boy the night off because he's also on that list. We're going to see a women's tag team match. We're going to put Ruby Soho and Amber Nova together against Ariane and Sherrington. We're going to try to... What we're trying to do there is get Sherrington and Nova's rub to go off on Soho and Andrews, where they had that 69 versus the 83. Alright. In an interesting... Actually, yeah, let's do this. Actually, no, we can do it. Well, this week it'll be a single bet. I have this interesting idea because this Brett Lane dude has really good numbers on both hardcore and regular, and Scotty Valentine can also do. Let's have our parking lot champion and our television champion have a battle in a regular match, and then next week we'll have them in a hardcore. That would be cool. I know we can't do it because you can't have two guys in the battle. Like I can't have them wrestle in match 2 and then maybe wrestle in 6. But yeah, that would be cool if we could do one fall be regular and the other fall be hardcore. Okay, let's see. Had the women, they're all in. Let's do a 6-man tag. Although Disco is kind of... That's okay, but with a 6-man tag, maybe he won't. Danhausen, Disco, and Mad Braddock's The Misunderstood taking on Maven, Cash, and well, do we use Evan or who's? I think Hollis has a higher. Let's see, between Evan Gonzalez, Hollis, and Bennett. Let's see. Bennett is a 70. Gonzalez should be a 69, I think. No, he's a 70. And Hollis is a 71. So Hollis is going to go in. Maven, Huffman, Cash, and for today only Hollis. We're going to see Bruiser. Bruiser's going to take on Gonzalez. And in a hardcore match, as we do most of the time, starting off our thing, the former champ Viking will take on Todd Gibbs. What a show. We're leading off with it. We're finishing up with a 4-way tag title match for the championship. Could this be the night Adam Williams and Tommy O'Neill get the title? Or does one of these makeshift teams like Nemeth and Bennett? That would be interesting. What about London and Chris Hero? I won't lie though, still makes a weird Still makes it weird to decide if, okay, say somebody who does win the title. Still doesn't make my plan very good, but we can figure it out. All right, look at that. 1055, our new high as we go. That was an 1,100 seat arena, so not bad. And let's see the highlights of this show. Viking and Todd Gibbs. Gibbs has got a steel chair. He prepares to swing. But Viking sets off the fire extinguisher to the face. I think this is the second time Todd Gibbs has had a chair and not hit it. Viking gets the chair and he hits him. Viking gets the win. He wants his title back. After walking the plank. Oh no, Ruby Soho is eating in the canteen. It's never a good sign because literally every time Ruby Soho is in the canteen, something bad happens. Ariane's talking. You should know better than to talk to me like that. You know I am here. Ruby says, you want to fight? Right now? You can't handle this. Andrew says, no, and spits in Ruby's food. Oh, Ruby flips the plate. They're face to face. And Ariane walks away. Says, I'm in your head, Ruby Soho. I'm in your head, girl. Bye. Bruiser Bruno hits the power slam on Evan Gonzalez. Oh, that's supposed to... I did update that to the Bruise Cruise. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Here comes Johnny Volume. He takes Bruno's foot off the ropes. Bruno gets up and starts talking trash. Gonzalez comes in with an inside cradle. Evan Gonzalez wins. Johnny Volume making sure the referees don't miss the call. Look at that. He's like Bret Hart coming to WCW, making sure the ref didn't make the bad call. And yeah, we won't go there. No. Vince Russo's backstage talking to Mike Bennett. He's talking about Lio Rush. Why would I waste my time discussing Rush when we all know the end result? It's me coming out on top. Out of nowhere, Lio Rush comes in. You'll learn never to doubt Lio Rush. Mike Bennett slaps Rush across the face and then walks away. The Misunderstood versus Maven, Sean, and Corey, or Huffman, Cash, and Hollis. Disco Guy hits the chart buster on Cash. Disco Guy makes the cover and gets the win. The Misunderstood pick up the victory. They may be one man down, but they're still there. Uh-oh. Maven and Sean Cash were backstage talking about Discohausen. Discohausen's around the corner and hears it. Oh, they throw a kendo stick to each other and Discohausen starts beating Maven and Sean Cash with kendo sticks. Discohausen leaves. Maven and Sean continue. This fight is going all over the place. The Misunderstood, Ed, Huffman, and Cash. Its rivalry is heating up. Here is the singles match between the parking lot champion and the television champ. Brett Lane gets the DDT on Scotty Valentine. Brett Lane wins. He is undefeated. 3-0. He has now pinned the television champion and the parking lot champion. Nicole Matthews running down St. Stephen. They're calling her an asshole. Here comes Tony Callahan. Callahan comes to the ring and attacks Matthews. Callahan throws Matthews out of the ring. Matthews does not look happy. Here comes Ruby and Amber versus Ariane and Alicia. Sherrington's had enough. She grabs a chair. Ref pulls it from her, takes it out of the ring. While the back is turned, Sherrington pokes Nova in the eye and hits the Hurricanrana. That's gotta be all. 1, 2, 3. I'm hearing cats behind me moving. Vince Russo's backstage with Alicia Sherrington. She's got some more things to say. Here comes Nova. Sherrington and Nova exchange words. They could turn violent. But Amber Nova walks away. It's far from over. Match 6, Lio Rush versus Kaz XL. With the referee's back, Kaz hits Lio Rush with a low blow. Kaz rolls him up. The handful of tights. See, where's Johnny Volume now? He helped earlier, but this time the ref blows the call and Kaz cheats his way to victory. But Kaz is now 2-0. Paul London. Eric Redbeard's behind him with a steel chair. He smashes London in the back. They continue their assault on the ramp. Eric Redbeard's made a statement as they go into the tag team title match. Oh no, not yet. Tony Callahan, one more match. Cole Matthews connects with the Vancouver Maneuver. She gets the win. Huge props to these two ladies for their great feud. Nicole Matthews, once again, she is the dominant female in our division. Chris Hero connects with the Cortex on Bennett. Hero makes the cover. The ref makes a 3 count. We have new tag team champions. Chris Hero and Paul London. What? What? Viking and Gibbs, 73. Evan Gonzalez and Bruiser Bruto, 78. Misunderstood, 71. Brett Lane and Scotty Valentine, 77. Arian, 71. Kaz XL and Lio Rush, 79. Nicole Matthews and Tony Callahan, 88. And 4-way tag match, 78. So 81.50. That is a good one. 4 inboxes. Wrestling complaints all over the place. 1660 profit. Fans thought it was a great show. Nicole Matthews and Tony Callahan, second time in this episode, the best match. Scotty Valentine was unhappy to lose to Brett Lane. And Lio Rush was extremely unhappy with losing to Kaz. Ooh. All right. So that's going to be the show. We got 3 emails. And I noticed something. Locker room update. We're now hearing rumors that the actual person Tony Callahan cheated was... We're now hearing that the actual person Tony Callahan cheated was with the one who started the Andrew Everett rumor. Who that person, we don't know. Oh, so much drama. Andrew Everett has paid his $5,000 fine. We have given him a deadline of 2 weeks to pay that balance. Oh, he paid half of his fine. Okay. And we have been able to recover all the sort of funds totaling $120,000. The fraudulent accountant has been arrested by the police. We need to be extra careful and avoid any further tricks from RPWF. Oh. So there we go. We're back up to $397,000. The good thing is we have our... we're going to lose some now because we just got the wages. Upcoming returns. Andrew Everett's coming back. Total amount $19,550. Notice we were at $20,000 and then we lost LA Park. Oh. Okay, and our weekly review, we're doing an excellent job. And actually, our rating went up. We had dropped to an 88, so we're back up to 91, so that's good. All right, so we're going to leave it there. Now, next time, like I said, we'll fast forward house shows, or we'll get just the final results, and then we'll do the regular shows like we normally do. All right, so that was an awesome show. We got a new tag team champions. We have a new television champion. We have a new parking lot champion. We had some great matches from our women's division, which, remember, our women's division for the first 5 or 6 months was not anything to be said. But the women are not only keeping up with the men, but they are exceeding it. I mean, three of those matches were all match of the night things were all the women's matches. So congratulations to them. So we'll see what we got going on. We have new things to decide. Who feuds with who. Where do the tag team divisions go now that we have a little separation with the titles? We'll see soon. We'll figure it all out. That's what we do here at High Volume Wrestling. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope everyone has a great night. We'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.